What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and in this video we are back. We have the new rotation of Amius, so we are going to take a look at which characters you can use and which type of strategy you should be using. As you guys can see, I was able to beat this quite easily using some very common characters, at least for if you started playing in the last 6 months or so. And I'm going to give you some additional tips on how you can cheese this, because this boss can be extremely easy if you kind of understand how it works. In this video, we are going to use heal block champions, but to be honest, you don't need heal block champions, you just need tons and tons of damage. And speaking of tons of damage, we have the Alien, the Xenomorph champion chase event, champion, something like that. You can acquire Xenomorph if you log in for 7 days, and he can be crucial for you to beat Amius, because all the poisons that he applies is very strong against Amius, and because you are going to get guaranteed a 5-star soul, that can help you against Amius as well. So we're going to cover everything that you need to know in order for you to beat Amius. And as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Raid Shadow Legends content, and make sure to smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so before we start, let's take a look at the gear we got. So here we go. It took 16 minutes because I made a few mistakes, but I will explain why in a second. So attack plus crit damage, accuracy, defense, trash, but we can reroll it. We'll see if it's good or not. Here we have HP plus speed, defense, and accuracy. Okay, that's good. I can use this for sure on my Fidi or April or anything like that. Then we have trash, flat HP on the boots, but we can reroll it, one of them, or the gloves or the boots. Then we have crit chance, okay, HP, attack, trash. We can reroll it as well. We're gonna reroll everything. We will roll at the end of the video, okay? Okay, at the end of the video we will roll. So here we have HP, attack, resistance, trash. That one we are not going to reroll. Wow, what is this shield? HP plus crit chance, plus crit damage, plus speed. Okay, that's very good. Even that is a 5 stars. It's definitely useful. And in terms of the banners, let's see what we got. Lizard Man again. HP. But then we have attack, speed, and attack. Oof, so not the best, not the best. Let's move on to the next one. We have Merciless, High Elves, okay. Resistance, defense, speed, and more defense, but it's flat. Yikes, it's not great. But we're gonna keep these because they are very hard to obtain. And finally, we have Amulet for High Elves as well, with defense, attack, and crit damage, accuracy. Okay, I mean, I guess we'll find some place where to use this. You should always save this gear, because sometimes it's better for you to complete the 9-piece set rather than having the best stats for that slot. So keep that in mind. Okay, so first off, Amius on hard difficulty. We'll make another video for normal difficulty, but it's the same type of video. So what is going to be important for you in this fight? It's going to be important for you to have a character with Brimstone at 5 stars. This is making guaranteed that the Brimstone is there and it cannot be removed, because otherwise you can remove the Brimstone and it makes it a lot more difficult for you to deal damage. It's not going to be nice for you to have accuracy aura, so you don't have to put so much accuracy gear on your characters. And then you need characters that can protect your team and heal your team. One of the best uses for 2 Donatellos, if you have 2 Donatellos, which probably you don't, but if you do, you can use these 2 Donatellos and spam is basic plus the A3, the one that gives the speed bar increase, plus the strength, plus the regen. All of that is going to be extremely important for you. If you have characters with protection set, that's going to be better, because your buffs are going to be protected, and like this, they cannot be stolen. And lastly, you want a character that is going to remove buffs from the boss, just in case of emergency. So a character like Lemonisi, we have this lady here, Serenis, or whatever is her name, Madame Serenis. We also have this mythical, and we have someone else, I don't remember who, Oh, Phoebe also removes buffs, but yeah, I'm not sure if there are other characters here, but removing buffs, it's not mandatory, but it's nice to have. And this means that all the damage is coming from poisons and from the brimstone, and that's okay because it does a flat amount of damage to the boss, and that means at some point you'll get it. If you have multiple characters with a 5-star brimstone, that's good too. If you have the 2 Donatellos, you could make one with cruelty, the other with the brimstone as well, if they have red stars, because they are always applying the brimstone to the boss. In this case I don't have, so we had to use Lemonici only. Mitrala, she has only 1 red star, so it's not like super impactful, but that's the gist of it. So let's take a look at this in action. And as I mentioned, you should use your Xenomorph, and if you get Xenomorph in the future where he has red stars, it's even better for you. One very important thing about this boss is that you need high accuracy. Yes, unfortunately, high accuracy is mandatory for this boss, which is super annoying. But yeah, so let's get started. Let's take a look at how you play this. So if you don't have protected buffs, watch out, you don't want to use them. But this one, the barrier plus the defense up, that's okay. The strength, I think it's also okay. But after that, you have to be very careful with your buffs. Buffs like block debuffs, you don't want to use your own, because that's going to give to the boss, and you don't want that, right? So if I would use this, it would steal my buffs, and we don't want that. So you want to play very slowly. Take your time, it's not a big deal. You're just going to do here some attacks and so on. If you are using Donatello, you never want to use the A2, because that's going to reset the cooldowns of the boss, and you don't want that. We're gonna apply some poisons. Here we can apply the strength once again. I'm gonna do this one. I think he can steal the regen, so be careful with that as well. We're gonna do some damage, trying to apply our brimstone once again. And yeah, like, just chillax. The biggest problem of Amius, and this is my problem when I started doing this boss, is that you are just trying to rush to kill the boss as fast as possible before the boss kills you, but it's all about survivability. It's all about making sure that your team is always topped off. And again, if you have any characters that can stop your characters from dying, or if you have a strong reviver, that's going to be excellent for you. Now, if you're using a character with heal block, you can apply heal block in this phase, and that will stop the boss from healing. But for that, it's recommended for you to have the brimstone before the heal block. Otherwise, the boss is going to flip the first 2 debuffs or so, and it's going to mess you up. So here we got it. So we should keep the... Okay, we still got the regen, so it's not great. We were a little bit too late. But yeah, it's just something that you just have to be patient. And now we have to remove this regen, and that's why it's important for us to clear to have a champion that clears buffs from the boss. Okay, let's heal up, let's apply the strength, give some extra survivability. We can give the barrier if you want, it's not a big deal. Let's go, let's apply those poisons. Poisons are great, and if you have the Arachno Elixir, which probably you don't if you are watching this video, that makes this a lot faster because your poisons are going to give so much more damage. Now, when this buff here is in 1, Rampant Chaos, you can apply block debuffs to your character. That's fine, because after that he's going to transform and he's no longer going to steal your buffs. He's going to probably flip them or something. Yeah, he's going to flip, so watch out for that as well. The thing about this boss is the less you do, the better you are, right? I think that's the mantra. Okay, so now we are going to try to apply the heal block. You want to apply heal block when this ability, Maniacal Bedlam, is on 2. If it says 2, that's when you want to apply heal block. Again, it's not necessary, it's not mandatory for us to do this, but it's just nice to have. It's just nice to have. And after that, you just take your time and heal your champions. Make sure they are alive. Take your time. It's not a big deal. If you do this in 1 minute or 10 minutes, at the end of the day, you're getting the same reward. So, again, who cares, right? At least that's how I think. Okay, so we keep doing our damage. We are trying to apply that brimstone. This is a brimstone from Mitrala that is not protected, so we can remove that. which is not great, but you can see we are doing tons of damage to the boss, and now you're going to repeat again. So apply poisons, making sure that we are not giving ourselves like the craziest amount of buffs so the boss doesn't steal it. Now we apply the brimstone that is protected, so that's gonna nuke him for sure. And you keep repeating this process until you beat him. It's just applying brimstone, applying poisons, keep your team alive. That's it. Nothing else. You don't have to worry about anything else. If you have characters that do max HP damage, you can use those characters. If you have like insane nukers like Tholin Falbir maxed out, that's going to be great for you as well. But again, it's not necessary. One thing that is necessary, it's not necessary, it's highly recommended, is that you have high red stars on the characters that you are using. So if, like for example, my Mitrala, she's taking additional damage because she does not have high red stars. But because she applies poisons, it doesn't really matter because we are still cooking. Okay, let's see if we can apply deal block plus the good brimstone. No, we didn't. Okay, but we are still doing some solid damage to the boss. And now we are going a little bit low, so we definitely have to heal. And this is why it's important for you to have 2 healers. 2 healers, 1 poison, 1 brimstone, and 1 that removes buffs from the bosses. And of course, the more you can overlap, the better it will be for you. So yeah, okay, let's apply additional regens. Now we're gonna do the basics. 2 Donatellos here is such a cheat code, I cannot even tell you. So look at that, we are doing tons of damage. We apply the second brimstone. So now the boss is going down very, very fast. And that's it. That's pretty much it. I think there is nothing else to say. Watch out for your buffs. Don't have unnecessary buffs. Making sure that your team is alive. Making sure that you're applying poisons to the boss. And yeah, so other point that we have to mention. If you kill the boss while he is on the red moon phase, he's going to revive. And yes, there are champions like Raphael that can stop the revive. But I'm not sure exactly how it works. My Raphael is not the best, so maybe in the future we'll test that out. But yeah, not for this video. Okay, let's see if we can get some more brimstone damage. So we can finish this. Okay, there we go. We are doing some damage. We are on the range that is necessary for us to finish him off. My Donatello almost died, but he saved himself. Okay, we need to put some barrier. Let's apply the poisons first. Now we need that heal block. Let's see if it lands. It landed, but unfortunately we don't have any brimstone, and we really need that brimstone. So we're gonna catch up by giving ourselves a ton of speed bar. Okay, so let's apply the poisons. Come on, bro, we need that brimstone. Lemonisi, what are you doing? Okay, basic. Okay, we got the brimstone. High chance of killing the boss. Next, we're gonna get that barrier. Let's heal up. Let's just do the basic here, just to play safe. And yeah, the boss is very close of dying. So yeah, if he takes a turn, he should die. Especially because he has deal block and all those poisons. So let's see what happens. And he's dead. Okay, so there you go. Very fast. This was much faster than my previous run. 7 minutes. So once again, watch out for the buffs you have. If you're gonna cast some buffs, make sure they are protected with the protection set that you get from Hydra. After that, make sure you have good healing and a reviver if you need. Otherwise, use characters that save your champions like Donatello and Freya. Then you need a character with brimstone, and it's nice to have characters with poisons, even that is not mandatory. Mitral is very good here because not only she applies poisons, but she also gives you barrier, and she also is very tanky, and she can also have the brimstone if you have. So she brings huge value because she does multiple jobs at the same time, and this is what you want. Having as many characters as possible that do these multiple jobs. Okay guys, so that's Amius on hard. As you guys can see, very, very easy. Now let's re-roll our gear and see if we are lucky. And we can switch some of those bad drops into something good. Okay guys, so here we go. Let's see if we are lucky, if you can convert these gloves in something useful. Like percentage attack, it's not the worst. But then the other stats we have here are not that great. Let's roll a little bit to see if we can get something useful. Crit damage. I could use this on my Laserius, right? Oof. Crit damage. Oh, man, if you can reroll this in something nice. Let's see. Okay, this is very, very risky. So let's see. We have a triple roll. If you can convert that into something nice. Defense, okay. Speed. Oh no. Oh no. That's terrible. Oh my god. That went terrible. The speed, almost there. Okay. That's garbage. Let's move on to the next one. We have here double speed defense. Let's see if you can get some nice rolls on these. Oh, we got one on speed. That's okay. The other one on attack, not the best. Can we get another speed? Okay, there we go. This is somewhat useful. We're gonna save it for later. Let's see what else we have to reroll. This one is very good. We'll keep this one for sure. This might go on Shredder or Predator actually. Speed, crit rate. Oh, this is great. This one, it doesn't matter where it lands. It's always going to be good. So we'll keep that for sure. This one, oof, this one is trash. This one, crit rate, attack HP. It's not the worst, but okay. Let's see this one. Let's see if you can get a 2-1 or a 3. Okay, we got a 1-1. Can you get a 2-1? Okay, 2-1 on the red. Okay, that's good. That's good. So let's reroll these. Let's see if we can get something nice. Here we go, please. Anything useful? Defense? Okay, that's good. Oh, attack. Okay, that's garbage. Okay, so this is trash. No point in saving that. And what else we have? We have that head over there. This one, very trashy. But yeah, on the Supersonic, I don't like to reroll, just on Merciless, because it's such an important set. But there you go, guys. That was Amius for you. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other kind of strategy. I definitely enjoy using Lemonici because she applies that heal block and Brimstone. And I have my masteries with protection and support, making sure that takes the least amount of damage possible and having higher stats in case one of your champion dies, she gets faster, and that's going to help you as well. In terms of other champions, we have Freya with protection, we have Donatello 1 with protection, the Donatello 2, he has Slayer for some reason. And like I said, you should be using your Xenomorph in case you don't have Mitrala or any other kind of poisoner. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. Check out my QR code right now on the screen and the link in the description in case you want to start off a new account with Narma the Returned and the Xenomorph insane combo plus another optional promo code Legendary of your choice and a bunch of epics including Alure, Uugo and Tagoar. And also tell your friends about it, because if they have not started yet, what are they waiting for? I don't know. But that's going to be all for now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys later.